And we will take one last look at Santa Claus's whereabouts via NORAD as he delivers gifts to kids across the globe. NORAD projects that he was last seen flying over Cork, Ireland, and is heading towards Faroe Islands. Busy man. It looks like, Natasha, that Rudolph and the crew have not let him down so far. Can you tell us what the weather will be like when he potentially arrives here in Toronto?
Yeah, pretty good. Like I said earlier in the show, it's a good thing he didn't come during that Alberta Clipper yesterday. Otherwise, Rudolph's nose would have had to go on. We've got no visibility issues tonight, but tomorrow, starting midday, we might, okay? But again, as we head towards midnight tonight, we're all good. So nothing much happening on the radar, but I've got to show you the ice on the Great Lakes. There's barely any, and the water temperature is running above seasonal. And so that means when you start getting influxes of cold air over this wide open warm water, you start to get these lake effect flurries and streamers that are highly localized and very targeted, a couple of tens of kilometers wide or less. And if you're not in one of these streamers off the lake, you're seeing absolutely nothing. But I think one of these may hit the South GTA, and it may just sort of be for a few hours starting midday tomorrow. So I've got the flakes falling for Toronto, likely into Scarborough, possibly south of Etobicoke, like literally this area along the lakeshore. Everyone else, completely dry, mainly cloudy. And you can see that on our futurecast. It's that band right there that the wind out of the southeast will just push it sort of on and off into the city. And it's not just snow and flurries. We may mix in some freezing drizzle and ice pellets in there. So that means potentially slick conditions, again, hugging the shoreline. Now, early Thursday morning, the wind picks up a little bit and could push it up towards Bloor and possibly St. Clair and up towards the 401. But north of that, you're going to see absolutely nothing. And then it clears out by Thursday evening. So there will be some slick roads, possibly some travel that you just might want to leave some extra time, especially for Toronto eastward. It's going to be traced to 1, maybe up to 2 centimeters falling over kind of a 12-hour window here. But again, it's enough to slick up the roads, especially those that don't have any kind of pre-treatment on them. Morning wind chills, not bad, -7 for the next 2 mornings, and then getting warmer. In fact, getting so warm, going well above the seasonal high of -1 by this weekend. Last weekend of 2024, it is going to be a mild one, and mild enough that we are running into rain here as we go through the weekend. So any snow that's out there is going to be melting as that rain and warmer temperatures come through. I'll show you that here on the 7-day forecast, but not just the next 2 days, where I already talked about that highly localized flurry action and possibly freezing drizzle and ice pellets along the lake. But there's your New Year's Eve forecast. Listen, it has been worse than that. I have walked in open-toe shoes in 30 centimeters of snow and not wearing a coat for coat check many years ago, but people won't have to be dealing with that here as we go into that New Year's Eve. It's going to be a mild one and likely just a couple of showers in there as well.